Good day, lovely viewers. This is your girl Adrayaba, and this is your best corner. Today, I'll bring to your homes a very simple but delicious bean stew recipe. Without talking much, guys, let's dive straight into the video. Now, I have about 2 cups of beans washed, and I have put them in my saucepan. I added enough water to it and brought it to a boil. Guys, I boiled it till it became very soft. Yes, so this is my beans already on the fire. Whilst that is going on, in my blender I added in some spring onions, guys, and this is my secret to my my stew. When you don't have enough onion, trust me, you can replace it with some spring onions and your stew is going to be so good. So I tried using enough spring onion from this recipe. I added enough pepper to it because I was making a bunch of stew, about 4 cloves of garlic and some ginger. Yeah, add it to your flavor, how much you want it to be in your stew. Then I added in some onions. Yes, trust me, that day my onions were not enough to my taste, so I had to add enough spring onion to make my stew good. So that is my secret to my delicious meal. When I was done, I added in some amount of water and then set it up for blending. Now in my saucepan, I poured in my palm oil, allowed it to become hot for about 5 minutes, and then I added in my momoni. Yes, so that is my momoni, or my stockfish, smelling fish. Yeah, so that is it. I'll allow it to cook for about 2 minutes. Then I'll add in my salmon. Yes, so I fried my salmon before I started the main stew. The reason why I fried my salmon was to make my fish harden enough so that it wouldn't tear in my stew. That is my main reason for frying my salmons before starting my main stew. I'm going to fry it for about 5 minutes and then I'll take it from the fire. Now, I lost the clip where I was pouring my vegetables into it. Well, at this moment I have taken it out from the fire after 5 minutes, and then I added my vegetables that I blended to it. I allowed it to cook for about 8 minutes and I came back to check on it. So after checking up on it, I added in my tomato paste. Yes, so whichever tomato paste you have, you can add it to it or you can skip it. It is to your own taste and preference. After that, I'll add in my tomato. I blended this tomato and put it in my fridge for about a week ago. Yes, so that is what I am using. I will leave it to cook for about 10 to 15 minutes and then I'll come and check up on my stew. As you can see, it's boiling already. Yes. So after 15 minutes, I added in my seasoning powder or my shrimp seasoning. Yes, that's what I added. It just one shrimp seasoning. Cover it again for about 5 minutes and then I added in my fried salmons. I'll add in some mackerel as well. This is annoying mackerel. Yeah, I know mackerel. That's what I added to my stew, and this is going to be my protein for my bean stew. Yeah, so you can add in any meat of your choice and you'll be good to go. So after adding my meat for about 8 minutes, this is how I prepared my beans. I like it so soft, so I boiled it to this texture, and then you add your beans to your stew. Guys, trust me, this stew went down very well. I tried it with some rice, I tried it with some plantains, and you can, oh my goodness, this went so well. Yeah, so I'll give it a stir and allow it to cook for about 5 minutes. I added in a little salt to it. I don't like too much salt in my, in my stews. So yes, that was okay for me. I covered it and allowed it to boil for about 5 minutes. So guys, at this point my stew was almost done, and I added in some chopped onions to give it the crunch, that crunch I need in my stew. Yes, that was perfect. So after that, I allowed it to cook for an extra 3 to 5 minutes, and my stew was ready. But as you can see, at this point it was even good. Yes, it was good as done. Yeah, so just leave it for about 3 to 5 minutes and your stew should be done. So guys, this was the next morning, and I decided to fry some plantain to enjoy with my stew. Yeah, so guys, at this point I'm just slicing my plantains. Yes, you can chop it or slice it to your desired preference. I added in just a little amount of salt and then poured in some amount of water to it. Give it a quick shake or a quick stir before frying. Guys, if you have watched till this far, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to help your sister grow, okay? Yeah, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Keep on subscribing. It helps me a lot. And thank you so much for watching till this far. So this is me frying my plantains, for my stew. I'm going to show you the end results, okay? Keep on enjoying the video. This is the second batch. Yes, I also fried that one, and then I'm going to serve myself some bean stew and some plantain. Yes, and that was my breakfast for the day. So this is my bean stew the next morning. I heated some up, yes, on my gas stove, and voila, our breakfast or our food is ready. Thank you so much for watching till this far. Guys, once again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Okay, so I'll draw the curtains down here, and until we meet again in my next video, it's bye for now. Bye.